Hello and welcome to tonight's live stream of Strawberries and Video Games. Yes, this is an off-schedule stream, and yes, this is going to be a bit different from what I have been playing in the past. So first of all, apologies for being off schedule with my normal games lately. Life is a little bit crazy, but tonight I am hopping on, mixing things up, and finally playing a little something that I have alluded to in the past few streams, which is Elden Ring. So I'm going to go ahead and turn up the game volume here so you can start to hear this very dramatic intro music. And this is my very first time playing this, so before we get started, I do have a couple of things that I want to kind of preface this with, and because of that, goodness, this music. I'm gonna try to figure out the best levels here, but that's the first thing I want to say for starters, because I've never played this before, I've never streamed this before. Anyone hopping in live, if the music is too loud and you can't hear me, or if I'm screaming into the mic because I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, please feel free to drop in the chat, let me know what I need to adjust. If it's my mic volume, the background music, whatever, happy to do that. There's definitely a little bit of calibration when I start a new game. Second thing I want to say is that turning that down a little bit more. This is not the start of me live streaming a new game all the way through, unlike some other games like Nier and Bugsnax, which I am still playing through. Tonight is purely a first impressions. This can be a very long game, so I do not intend to stream it to death. Just trying to live stream and get a first impressions, and just wanted to share that with everyone so you can see my live reactions to it. The other thing that I want to note with that as well is, as you can see from the title of this stream, which says Souls Noob, I have zero experience playing Souls games. Not gonna lie. Totally transparent. I love to game, but I've never played any of these sorts of games. I have been told it is a genre in itself. I don't know what that means, but I feel like I have no idea what I'm in for. I also have tried very actively to not watch a lot of stuff, not watch other people playing. I've heard little bits and pieces about the game, but I've tried to stay out of it, so I'm trying to make this as much of a surprise for myself tonight as possible. And I know that the Souls fans out there can get really, really into this. I know they can be a rowdy crowd, so if a Souls fan happens to hop in live tonight, please just be gentle and kind to me, because I'm new to this. I'm a noob, and I'm just really curious because there's a lot of hype. People say it's really good. I'm really curious to check it out and then just see for myself, for someone who's never played a Souls game. Am I capable of hopping in and figuring out? Am I capable of having a good time? I'm just really curious if this new title is made to be enjoyable for gamers like me who do not have a clue. Or if it's really just for the existing fans out there. I'm very, very curious, and I want to see this firsthand. So that is the whole point of this stream, is me being a total noob tonight and seeing what happens. I am aware that this can be very difficult. So also, the last thing that I will say is, on that note, if anyone happens to hop in the stream and you know what I should be doing, do not hesitate to drop hints. Hints are welcome tonight, and if I get stuck and flustered at any point, I will not hesitate to be Googling stuff. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's not as difficult as I've heard from some people. I don't know. But if it is, hints are welcome. You might see me pause for a minute, look on my phone, try to figure something out. But yeah, that is it for my spiel. I feel like I've been rambling long enough, so let's go ahead and get started. I also know, yes, I would like to play as Assassin Agent. Oh, I'm playing on Xbox tonight too, by the way. I should state that. End user license agreement. Yeah. How do I don't want to decline it. Okay, accept. I totally read all of that. Collection of information. Yeah, very important stuff. Everybody does this, right? You just pretend to read. Yeah, I also want to kind of go ahead and get started here, because I think the very first thing you do is you customize a character. So that's gonna be the beginning of my stream, is just customizing my person. Okay, Welcome to the online multiplayer world of Elden Ring. This game follows you to connect online to experience a variety of elements that enrich the single-play experience. In order to play online, your console must be connected to the internet. Check. Also, depending on your network environment, summoning and matching by invasion may not work properly. I don't know what that means. Please check the online software manual for details. There's a manual? Behavior during online multiplayer. Please keep the following in mind. Oh gosh. Do not use data that has been illegally modified. Do not play games by using in functions. Do not no intentional disconnection during play, etc., etc. Sorry, I'm actually like skimming this in my head. Like, not gonna do anything illegal or disrespectful or totally crazy. Got it. You can report people. Why do I not remember there being warnings like this on other games? How crazy does this get out here? New game, yes. I am a little bit nervous to play tonight for several reasons. Toggle auto lock on, auto target. Should I be changing any of this? That sounds like it makes the game easier, but that might be what I need from what I've heard. I don't know. I'm assuming I can change this stuff later too if needed. Yeah, normal. I'm just gonna stick with this default stuff for now. I'm not aware that I should off the bat be adjusting anything. Again, should be able to change that later and fine tune that if needed. Alright, select a character base. Do I want to be a vagabond? A warrior? A hero? Whoa. A bandit? Astrologer? Prophet, samurai, prisoner. That is a crazy helmet that he's wearing. Okay. Confessor. Just confess to things. A wretch. Okay. Oh, and now it's back to the beginning. So I click on one of these. So like, I'm just picking things. Astrologer. What does that do? Show status. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so you get level, vigor, mind, endurance, strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith, and arcane. Okay. So the one thing I was hoping, and we'll see if this is true, is even though I have no experience with the Souls games, I am still alive. Hello, Curiousworth. Welcome to my very off-schedule stream. I'm finally trying out Elden Ring. Wish me luck. I was starting to say I've never played any of the Souls games. I'm a total noob at this tonight, but one of the things I'm hoping is that some of it kind of reminds me a little bit of Skyrim. So like with this character selection, you know, I'm hoping like this is kind of like you do in Skyrim, you kind of pick a type of person and customize them. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Life's been crazy, but I am trying to get on here and stream anyways. So yeah, anyways, with the character stats here, it looks like the type of, kind of like Skyrim so far, I think. The type of character I pick has different stats of sorts, and certain ones are going to be stronger in certain things. I tend to lean towards, if there's like magic, if the character can do magic, and that's an attack thing, I like that. Otherwise, I do like to get up close and personal on my enemies and just have like a good beat down. So I don't know, maybe some things like strength would be good. I don't know what vigor is. I think that's what the vagabond is highest in. I'm trying to figure out whoa, character type here. Also, by the way, I said in the beginning, Curiousworth, if you or anyone else has hints for me tonight, those are gladly welcome. Hello, Rightus83. Yay, the gang is starting to hop on. Also, if you have any recommendations for character types as well, that's kind of the first thing I gotta figure out here. I will try not to be too long customizing my character. I realize that's the first segment here. Just need a hot minute to figure this out. Did not watch anything Elden Ring related. Okay, so you're blind like me. Okay, cool. So we're in the same boat. I very deliberately tried to like leave it a surprise until I could get on here and play. And I'm aware the game came out 2 weeks ago and I haven't had a chance to do this sooner. But I've like been very like, don't watch anything, don't read anything. Just let it be a surprise until we can get on. So this is gonna be interesting tonight. Astrologer has intelligence. Okay, I'm noticing that. The bandit has arcane. I don't know what that is. I'm just looking at what their highest numbers are. The prophet is really high in mind. Can I just go with a character that kind of just like looks really cool to me? Like, okay, strength, endurance, arcane. I'm kind of vibing the hero. You know what? Let's just go with that. Choose a body type. Oh, I like how it's type A and type B. Type B, which appears to be the female. I am going to just put in assassins, but I don't want to be assassins. Just put in my gamer tag there. Why not? Age. Okay, type B, age is young. That's fine. Can you be old, mature, or aged? Oh, let's be young. That's fine. Origin, hero, sure. Keepsake. What's a keepsake? The past has been well and truly left behind. What? What is this? Oh, they do little things. I can get a little perk. Do I want to increase my HP? The gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between. Used to gain many runes. I don't know what that means. This one is said to reinforce sacred flasks. This one, ashes are said to hold spirits within. A container for certain throne items. Breaks the seal on imp statues, but can only be used once. This one is said to originate from the demigod Michaela. Michaela, am I saying that right? This one boosts physical damage negotiation. Sounds like I can up my strength. Although this character already has a lot of strength. And this one attracts enemies... What attracts enemies' aggression? That doesn't sound good. I'm gonna go with increase HP. I have a feeling I could use some extra health. That always sounds like a good thing. Well, character build. I will come back in an hour. I'm gonna try really hard not to take that long. I don't want like half the stream to be just me building a character tonight. Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit impulsively and just kind of pick things willy-nilly. The character does not need to be perfect. Okay, detailed appearance. Wait, base template. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. Let's, oh, let's do the Redlander, I guess. Right? Well, you know what? Oh, let's do Nightfolk. She looks kind of cool. I don't know. Detailed appearance. Yana's fine. Kind of like the fact that she's this gray. She looks like a vampire. It's kind of interesting. Any word about your Steam Deck? No! And I'm so frustrated. I don't know who else has ordered Steam Decks out there. I pre-ordered. I heard that I could get an email as early as like the end of February on getting to confirm my order, and I've been waiting and waiting and nothing. So I have not gotten to confirm my order. I do not have my Steam Deck, and I'm frustrated. So, no word on it yet. I keep checking though. Adjust face template. Okay, again, I'm gonna kind of go through these, but like, whoops, impulsively and quickly. I don't know. 3's okay. Can I? Oh, I can turn her. Okay. Sure. Oops. What is form emphasis? Strom? I don't. What's happened to her face? Oh, that's literally her chin. Why don't they just say chin? Parent age 150. Okay. Facial aesthetic. Oh, oh! Well, that's weird. You just make them more feminine or masculine? What does that do? Whoa! That changes, like, the jawline. I don't appreciate the fact that it's called feminine and masculine. Is that Steam Deck? Is that the portable game console, right? Yes. So it looks like the Nintendo Switch, but it's bigger, and it's like literally a PC, but crammed into this thing that looks like a Switch, and it's from Steam, which is a pretty cool concept. That it's like as portable as a Switch, but as powerful as a PC. So I'm excited to try it out once I can confirm my order, but I'm still waiting on that. Not entirely sure what this is doing. Sure, let's leave it at this number. I'm not seeing huge changes by changing this stuff. Changes will be... Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to discard. Okay. Face structure. Whoa. Okay, this is crazy. I can see how someone might spend an hour here. But then the other thing too is I did this in Skyrim, right? I'd spend forever customizing a character, and then like you see through the eyes of a character, like you never see yourself again after that. And it's like, why did I just do all this? Nose size. I don't know, I'm just messing around. Is there anything significant? Eyes? Is there like eye color? How do I change just like eye color? I don't know. Mouth expression. Yeah, let's make her a little happy, I guess. Lip fullness. I swear this is barely doing anything. At least she has some rosy cheeks. Just a tinge, maybe. This is third person, so you will see your character from the back at least. Okay, so while I'm like perfecting all these features, right? That's what I'm gonna see the whole time. I mean, it's always fun that you can customize your character, but it's always interesting if you can like spend a ton of time and then you never really get to see what they look like in the game. Let's see if I can just like change some hairstyles or eye color or something. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Whoa. Very ragamuffin-y there. What is going on with her chin? I do need to fix a couple things. Wow, a lot of hairstyles that are like, never seen a comb. Interesting. This one's a maybe. Kind of like the idea of an updo of sorts. Oh, whoa. Okay, so there are 27 hairstyles to choose from. Get lost. Wait, so get lost of that hair and paint a face. Paint a face on the back of her head. I don't think it's gonna let me do that per se. Ooh. This is very like Katniss. Let's go with that. Okay, now let's have some fun. These are all the... I can't give her like green hair or anything crazy. Let's at least try to get like a very interesting red here. Oh, I can... Oh, there we go. Literally every color of the rainbow. No, I don't want to do the green. I don't know. I won't do anything too crazy. Red's good. Okay. Luster? Wait, you can change her hair luster? I can make it less shiny? Oh, that's weird. No, I want to give her shiny, healthy hair. Why not? Oops, no. Ah, it did not save my hair color, though. What was it? Something up here? Let's do this. Okay. Root darkness, white hairs. No, I don't want to do that. Wow, you can get so detailed. Let me just fix her bone structure a little bit now that we've got a hairstyle. No. Nope. Maybe like that one a little bit better. Or... she looks very angry in this one. Okay, there. We'll go with angry face. Form emphasis. Yeah, that's literally her chin. I wish they would just say chin. So, I don't know, make her a little bit younger. Make her face feminine, I guess. There. Anything else I want to mess with? Nostril slant. Okay, nostril size. Yeah, let's give her a little bit bigger. No, wait, what did I just do? Okay. This is wild. Don't let me get too carried away with the appearance, folks. That's decent. Jaw protrusion. Fix that. Let me just fix her chin. Chin protrusion. Yeah, is too... chin depth. There. There, I'm good with that. Alright. Face is fine, hair is fine. Eyebrows... I don't know, let's make them just a bit darker, I suppose. There. You can't really see them with her hairstyle, so I'm not gonna change the shape or anything of them. Facial hair, I'm pretty sure is set to none. We're good there. Eyelashes, I kind of like the white eyelashes. That's interesting. Eyes. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. I don't know. Should I give her green eyes or something? I don't know. Purple, pink. Could have some fun. You know, let's give her pink eyes. Why not? Not pink eye, but pink eyes. Skin features? Skin luster, dark circles. Goodness. She has very lustrous skin and no pores, apparently. I'm good with that. That's fine. Cosmetics. Oh my gosh. Okay, I remember games where, like, if they had something like this, it was like makeup on or makeup off. Or there were like 5 makeup styles and that was it. This is so crazy. I can, like, precisely do her makeup. Oh, green eyes are your nemesis? Hold on. Let's see what the different greens are like. Because, yeah, I can do, like, this crazy, like, lime green. I can do, like, a light green. I can do it darker. You know what? The greens are cool. I kind of like the glowy, the brighter ones. don't know. Let's go with this. Let's go with this kind of like glowy green there. Cosmetics. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the eyeliner. I don't know that I really noticed that. Eyeshadow, I feel, again, like her hair is all in her face. So I don't want to, like, do too much up here. You're not gonna see it. Let's give her a little bit of cheek color. A little bit more than what she has there. And let's just make that... Whoa! That is very pink. Yes, I like this little soft peachy pink there. Thumbs up, thank you. Let's why does she have white lipstick on? Let's give her a lip color too. Just a little bit. I'm slightly surprised that there's no mascara. They have everything else in here. Why not do some mascara? Let's do a... Now I am changing her eyeliner color to something a little darker. That burgundy, is that too weird? Trying to give her a nice smoky eye there. Let's do black. Screw it. Okay. I don't know. Now she's cute, right? Again, not to overthink. Good. Oh, you missed... Oh, yeah, you did. I forgot I was on last weekend. I don't remember seeing you there, Curiousworth. So you did miss last weekend. But this weekend I did not... Life was crazy, so I did not stream Friday, Saturday. So this is my first stream of this weekend. Anyways. She's fine. I could be here all day, but again, I don't want to spend like an hour doing my characters' customizations. So, tattoo mark. What? Oh, these ones look like scars. Oh. Oh, that one's kind of cute. Oh, you know what? Totally doing this one. Ooh. I like that. Okay, I'm doing this. Too much was going on. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, it must be crazy over there. I hope everybody's okay. The war is pretty intense. I have a lot of coworkers in Europe who are, I actually have coworkers in Ukraine and like the neighboring countries. So I just know even at work, everybody's just really stressed out and the war is crazy. So yeah. I don't want to tweak the tattoo. I don't want to give her an eye patch. No, that's good. Similar face. No. Okay, I think I'm good. Please save that. I'm good there. Alter her body. Her head looks a little bit small, I guess. Sure, she could have bigger boobs. Like how it's just like subtle differences. I don't know, I'm just messing around here. I feel like she has a really thick neck. Just trying to beef her up a little bit. Body hair, none. That's fine. Wait, masculature. What? Oh, musculature? Whoa. Do I want her to be super muscular? Or not? She's fine, this is. Alright. Yeah, sure, let's save to favorites. Okay. Alright. No. That's good. Okay. Create character. Done. Okay, that's kind of cool. Sure, I'll go with this. Alright. Starting with this character, is that okay? Yes, let's do it. Okay, that didn't take me forever. There's plenty of time left to actually play. Now, I realized the whole time I still had the game volume down quite a bit, which was just a little background sound, but let me try to turn that up now. And I said it in the beginning, I'll say it again. Kind of messing with the audio. If this gets really loud, please just holler in the chat that like the game's too loud, or if it's too quiet or whatever, just let me know. Still don't get how George R.R. Martin finds time to work on games but can't finish Game of Thrones books.
The great Elden Ring was shattered.
Here we go.
In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Uh-oh.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
This looks like it could be intense.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
Ugh.
A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
Oh my.
Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater.
Sheesh.
And Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Very dramatic, very cinematic. I like the little music notes in the chat. Very cinematic.
And one other, whom grace
Or theatrical,
would
I should say. I think that's the word I'm
bless.
looking for.
A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Alright, let's do this. Okay. Whoa. Is that another character that's here? That's very interesting. Read message? What's this? Lose all runes. Return to last site of grace visited. No. No. Look at her. Why does she not quite look the way... Okay, this is the other thing, is you like typically design a character up close and then far away they look a little bit different. Assassin the Barbarian, she does look barbaric. She looks like she's gonna go kick some ass. What? Read message. No, why does it keep... This is the same message that's everywhere on the ground that's glowing. What is up with this? Pillage remains. Sure. No, why? Pillage remains. Switch action. Read message. Oh, gosh. Okay. So this is the other thing I was worried about, is the controls are a little weird. I was holding down Y when you just had to press it. So I got tarnished wizened finger. Gross. Touch bloodstain? Sure. Read message. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Alright. Enough of that. Moving on. Can I go out this way? Open. Yes. It's very loud. Why do I want to touch the bloodstain? I don't know what that does. Chapel of Anticipation. Alright. I don't know where I'm going. First off, good luck. Okay. Okay, now I figured out how to read these little messages on the ground. Praise the tree. Alright. Oh, is it showing me how people died? Yup. Okay, bloodstains are messages from players, I think. Yeah, so this was actually a player that died here. And then the messages on the ground, yeah, I wonder if those were left by people too. So I'm just reading and checking out stuff from the other players, perhaps? Ooh, that got weird. Can I run? Nope, that's crouch. Okay. So I press the left stick in, all I do is crouch. How do I run? Oh, okay, that's... Maybe I should press buttons and figure some stuff out. That's interesting. Okay, so left and right... or no. L1, L2 I'm gonna do different things with my shield. R1 and R2 do different things with my axe. Alright, B is roll or back up. Oh, it's like a directional dodge. Good to know. Y is very confusing. Oh, did I just put my X? Oh, X changes weapon. Okay. Okay, interesting there. Okay, I'm not gonna read all the bloodstains. Why did... Oh, gosh. Should I fight that thing? I don't have a good feeling about this. I'm really glad I just practiced for a hot minute there. This can't be good. Now, I heard sometimes I might be in over my head with these enemies. Ouch! Sheesh. Off to a bad start. I'm sorry. Someone's grouchy. Oh gosh! Dodge! I've done enough dodging in Nier. I hope I'm at least good at that. I don't know if I should be fighting this thing. That's a no. Oh, run. Oh. I should have checked the chat first. We're off to a great start. Why do I hear water? What's happening? Okay, but seriously, I heard rumor that like you'll come across things and you shouldn't necessarily fight them all. You might be in over your head. How can I tell if that was something that I was actually matched to fight? That's what I want to know. Did I like go to the underworld? What is this? I love the audio of the water, by the way. That's really cool. It's really nice in my headphones. Horsey. Is he here to save me? Oh, that's, not a horse.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all.
First boss you're supposed to die? Okay. There's no way I was supposed to fight that, right? I mean, it didn't even give me instruction to fight it. It just kind of popped up.
One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
What's the Golden Order? I feel like it's important that I died, though, because it was important to see that cutscene. Cutscene's still going, I guess. Oh, you think I can beat it, but be hard and need practice from before? Yeah. It's like, can I get like a little scraggly tiny monster to go fight first that just kind of like pokes me? Like, that looks like a boss. And yeah, it's the first thing I have to fight. Flask of Crimson Tears. Okay. Flask of Cerulean Tears. Interesting. So, whoop. I don't know how to use that. Or what it's for, but okay. Okay, so this isn't an underworld, but it's like a dungeon. Very dark, too. Interesting. It's like a dungeon that do I always end up back here every time I die? I wonder. Open. Sesame. I wonder if that's how they kind of load the next room, is just by a very slow, dramatic, gotta open heavy doors instead of going to a loading screen. Health and mana points. Okay, good to know. That's what the tears are for. Whoa. Okay, I'm assuming I can't go out this way? No. What's this? Touch Grace? I'm just gonna touch everything. Lost Grace discovered. Rest at Site of Grace. No, but I will keep that in mind. That's interesting. Examine. Yeah, what is this? Use Stone Sword Key? No. I feel like this game gets very... I don't know if the word is detailed, but looks like there's just a lot of different elements to this. Pillage Remains. Use Tarnished furled finger to write a gold summons sign. Cooperative multiplayer will begin once you have been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. I'm not ready for bosses, obviously. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner. That's cool. Fingers severs? Okay. It's the second finger I picked up. Gross. But that's it. So like if a friend is online, they're like, hey, I need help. They can summon you and you can like play together to fight a boss. That's how I'm interpreting that. Where did I just come from? Alright. Taking the elevator. Oh, I just realized that got really loud. Alright. Whoops. Open the door. Oh, goodness. That opens differently. Oh, wow. Limgrave? Am I saying that right? Oh, this is pretty. Oh my goodness. Alright, let me also practice running, by the way. So I hold B. Okay. And if I press B, it dodges. the map. Okay, now I'm getting some prompts here. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Use your map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at steels along the road. Interesting, so I'm going to need to build the map. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Okay, also really good to know. Sounds like otherwise I could get lost. So, let's check this out. Map menu. With the map menu, you can check your current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Yes. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace that you've discovered and travel there instantaneously. Okay, so the one that I just found in the temple, I can fast travel back to now. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. Good to know. So I am here. And Stranded Graveyard, I guess that's what I just crawled out of. And then, yeah, I've got a pretty empty map that I'm going to have to figure out. Good to know. Now, how do I put down a thing of light? Marker. Let's just put the human marker. Why not? Okay. Oh, wait. I messed that up. I didn't want that. Let's place a beacon on the marker. There we go. Home base. I marked home base to practice. Who's this person?
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
What does that mean?
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
What I'm hearing is that I'm doomed because I'm a noob. Thanks, dude. I was hoping for, like, some advice. Why do I have a feeling that that guy on a horse is maybe a bad guy? You are fucked. I know! Okay, I feel like... And I don't know which direction to go or what to do. What's this? Oh, some skull I can kick. I swear, that guy on the horse is probably bad and he looks big. I'm looking for maybe a little monster to pick a fight with. Just to practice some combat, maybe. Will these things fight me? No, they're cute. I don't want to kill them. I don't know what they are, but they're adorable. That looks kind of bad. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, they're coming at me. Oh god, okay. Maybe I should run from this too. Oh, that looks terrible. What's my health at? Run! Why? Hey, you went a different way than I did. Oh, really? Is that good or bad? Hey, sir, can you help me fight these things? I don't know what I'm doing. What? Oh, shoot! He wants to fight me too. Everything wants to kill me? Is that the purpose of this game? Dude. So how do I block? That's what I want to know. That's right. Okay, okay. One more. Okay, I killed someone. Alright. He was a guard that... Why did he just attack me? Gross. He's like pale and... He looks very dead. Alright, I don't know. I will fight you too, because why not? Okay. Am I getting experience or anything? Touch bloodstain. Alright, just gonna replay that. How do I get my health up? Because I took some hits, and I see my little health meter in the upper right there. It does not seem to be getting better. I dropped down the hole and already died twice instead of going through the gate. Oh no! Oh yeah, good question from Curiousworth. Righteous, do you like the game so far? And then in the meanwhile, can I equipment inventory? Trying to see if I have like a health potion. How do I get my health up? With the inventory menu, you can browse the items you're carrying, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. You can also use tools from the inventory menu. X is to show large image. Y is to toggle character data. Okay. What does this do? Sure, flask of... Doesn't that help? Oh yeah, okay, okay, that's my health potion, is the Crimson Tears. Got it. This is maybe slowly starting to make sense. What's he looking at? He's probably gonna fight me though, right? Excuse me, sir. Yes, of course. Why? I come in peace, dude. Jerk. Shit. Okay. Combat's a little weird. It's gonna take me a minute to get good at, for sure. What was he looking at, by the way? What is this? Pillage the remains, yes. Okay. What's this? Acquire materials? A rune fragment. I gotta figure out what exactly runes are and what they do. Oh, Rich just says he's just starting the game. Alright, and Curiousworth says he will play it later sometime. Oh, here's another guard. I'm just gonna beat you down before you get a chance to even say hello, sir. Oh, I can pillage the corpse. Okay. Ooh. In every corner of the lands between, you'll find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for crafting items. Alright. Pick up some berries. How do I craft? Equipment, item crafting. Why can't I craft anything? Status. Status menu. With the status menu, you can check your level, attributes, base stats, and more. The information shown here also reflects changes to your attack, defense, and resistances bestowed by armaments and armor that you have equipped. Okay. Interesting. There's a lot of stats going on here. I'll check that out later. Okay, the fingers are for multiplayer. Oh, I can do gestures. Alright, I got 2 health potions. I'm gonna call them health potions. I don't wanna use one right away. Even though I did take quite a hit from that one dude. But now I'm poisoned and dying. Wait, Righteous, are you playing right now? As you're watching the stream. Ooh. Oh, wow. That tree is beautiful. Runes are your currency for everything. Okay, good to know. Leveling, buying stuff, upgrading. So don't die. Thanks. Okay, I see a couple guards. You know what? We're gonna take another flask of Crimson Tears. I gotta find a lot more of those fast. Just trying to think if there's a way I can sneak behind him. Screw it. Just gonna go ahead on. Sir? And he has a shield. Oh, shit! Fuck. Fuck me! Ah! Watch me just flounder for a minute. Oh! This is not intuitive. Can I switch the buttons? Okay, I got a hit. Ah! I wish I could, like, target as I spun around him, you know? I feel like when I dodge, I kind of... Bitch. I kind of, like, lose... Like, I can't stay focused on him and dodge, I feel like. Alright. Just gonna collect berries for what reason I don't know. Kind of work my way through here. I think every time you curse, you should drink. How many times did I curse there? I'll take one big swig. How about that? Brought a gin fizz to the stream tonight. Hoping a little bit of a adult beverage will keep me mellow enough to actually fight these guys well, instead of being too antsy about it. Gatefront Ruins. So question, since that just popped up on the screen, is it like labeled? Yes it is. I was gonna say, does it pop up on the map? And it does. Good to know. That's where I just came from. I like how this area is still one big gray area, even though I just crossed it. I'm just gonna go in that direction because that looks cool. Now, maybe I'll avoid some of these. Oh, never mind. Shit. Oh shit. No, 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 no! I was trying to pause to like take a potion, but it doesn't really pause. I didn't know that. Did I curse? I think I cursed. I just realized. I'm watching the chat from my computer and I got a little bit of the volume there too. Steak of Marika? Yes. I don't know what that means as far as starting points. It's a bit of a load. Nice suggestion, instead of counting deaths like everyone else. So people are taking drinks every time they die? Oh, that little statue is like a save point. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. I didn't realize that was a site of grace. You will drop any ruins in your possession at the site of your death. Oh! So can I pick them back up? Is it like near? Like, can I run back and get my stuff? Or my ruins at least, I mean? If you die again before reclaiming those ruins, they will be lost forever. Sounds like I can reclaim them. Oh, they're just counting the deaths. Okay. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the lost ruins. Interesting. Okay, so I kind of see at the very top there, there's like a little symbol, kind of like bamboo or something up there. I can see it's in this direction. But I mean, I'm right there. I died right there. So, they will be lost forever if I die before claiming them. So I gotta get past this guy. And the other guy. Dear Lord. What's my inventory looking like? Oh, I have 3 flasks of Crimson Tears. Oh, alright, sir. Let's dance. Bitch. There's gonna be a decent amount of cussing. I feel very clunky in my fighting style. Like, are there no combo moves or anything? Or like... Okay, I just keep flailing. Like, can I get more skilled and graceful at fighting, or is it just like this clunkiness the whole time? Okay. Alright, sir, I would like to get my shit back, thank you. And now I'd like to kick your ass. Oh crap, there's two of them. I wish I had like a ranged attack too, like arrows or something. I wonder if that's a thing I can get later. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna take off. I'm not vibing this. I will see you two later. We can always run, right? What's this? Okay, so is that like a save point? Lost Grace discovered. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Oh, so if I find those, then I'm going the right way? That's definitely how I'm interpreting that. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along the way. Yes, please. Oh, I like it. So I gotta go in this general direction. Like through a wall, it looks like. And then what's up with these sort of skulls? You just kick them around? I hear a monster. What is making that sound? Holy shit! I don't feel like this is the right direction. What? The Grace is saying go in there, but I'm thinking no. That's terrifying. Oh shit, is it coming? I feel like it's coming after me. It looks cool. Okay, let's think about this. Do I like level up or anything? Hold on, too many people are texting me now. Wait, looks doable. No, who am I kidding? Run. I know! The Grace is like, I'll go in here. And then that giant thing is like, hold on. No, sir, I just got here. I'm not ready for you yet. I need to... Can I get some instructions on how to fight better first? Or maybe I will just... Alright, that felt good. Let's pillage the corpse. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oh, you know what? I am low on... Ah, shit. Sir, it is rude of you to stab me when I'm clearly in the middle of drinking my crimson tears. You should let me finish first. Like, I'm so clunky with this. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, it says go that way, but I feel like I have to level up or something. And how do I do that? That's a lot of guards. I see 5. I don't know if you can see them all up there, but I see 5. I don't know if it'd be helpful for me to slowly pick off everybody in this town or something. Just 2. Sneak around, he doesn't see me. It's just a lot of guards. I don't know, maybe I will come back to this area. Not go in this direction. Oh, there's some more of that gray stuff. What happens if I touch it? Oh, try night. Okay. Read the message, didn't mean to do that. Lost Grace discovered. Rest at sight of Grace. Will that heal me? What does this do? Oh, this is interesting. What's happening? It's her again.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
It's a very interesting scar.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
No.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
What does that mean exactly?
I can play the role of maiden,
Okay.
turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Is that the big tree I was looking at? Sure.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength.
Okay, is that how I level up?
Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Spectral steed whistle. What does that do?
Use it to traverse great distances.
Okay.
It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
Oh, is that the horse
Torrent
thing
has
I saw when
chosen
I
you.
died?
Treat him with respect.
Nice. Okay. Pastime level up flasks. Memorize spells. Sort chest leave. What's level up? Can I level up
Shall
already?
I turn your runes to strength? Let
Sure.
my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Wait, with the level up menu, you
Your
can
thoughts,
spend runes
your
to increase
ambitions.
your attributes.
The principles you would follow.
So I'm just listening to her whispering more stuff. With each attribute increase, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so does the amount of runes required for the next attribute increase. Makes sense. Sorry, I'm just checking the chat. The green bar while fighting is your stamina. Oh, I'm just like focusing on the red bar, which is my health. If it's down, you can't fight or dodge anymore. That's really good to know. I should pay attention to that. What do I want? Trying to think. I don't know. I don't know what I should raise. Maybe my endurance? Can I? Select at least one attribute to level up. Oh. Wait. What does that mean? Select at least one attribute to level up. I thought I was selecting something. Only 7 runes you are missing. Wait a second. How do you... Oh? Level 7. Runes held. Runes needed. Okay, so in the upper left-hand corner, it's telling me what I need to actually level up there. Is that what I'm seeing? So I don't have enough to do a level up right now, yes? Okay, but this is what the menu would look like. And I can do this by going to these gray spots. Okay, yes. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I want to do here for now, but I understand what the point of this is. So that's interesting. Use the spectral steed whistle to summon and ride your spectral steed. If your spectral steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of crimson tears to do so. You can dismount by using the whistle again or by pressing L. Got it. Okay, from pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. So how do you, is it like a quick thing? 4 of those items can be used without opening the main menu. Yes. Yes, so now I can set it up like in near where I had like the quick heal. I need to do that ASAP. Okay, but then how? So if I was like... Okay, I'm not going to use it, but I'm assuming if I press A, it would drink the stuff. Okay. Where do I want to go? So not... I know it's saying go through here, but I don't want to fight that. I'm gonna go in the wrong direction on purpose. I'm also curious though, if I just kind of like meandered toward the giant tree, what's in this direction? And is that the tree she was talking about? Ooh, there's a giant up there. There's a lot of scary creatures. Let me also just practice. Pressing buttons here. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that just like a thunderstorm? What's going on? Wait, in the main menu, you can put your stuff into the slots for fast access. Okay. Seriously, what is up with that lightning? That looks dangerous. I feel like I should get out of here. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Lightning never strikes twice in the same place, IRL, so what is that about over there? I don't think it does. Oh, there's a giant. Alright, let's, I don't know, let's fight the bats. This feels like kind of a dumb idea, but why not? Oh, no you don't. Oh, crap. Oh, I feel like also it's a little bit slow to swing the axe, and then I just keep going. Oh, my stamina's down. I will kill you. That's right. Okay, wait, vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flasks. Ooh. The number and type of flasks to be replenished varies depending on the enemy group. You cannot replenish more flasks than your maximum amount allows. I'm assuming as time goes on I can increase my amount of flasks, right? Because right now I think I have, what, 3 of the crimson tiers and 2 of the blue ones? I forget what they're called. But that's interesting. Okay. Feeling a little bit more self-confident now that I've defeated so many, whoops, guards and now a couple of bats. Let's see if this works. No. How do I... So how do I use that? I don't understand. Okay, so crimson, tears... no. Switch display, scroll. I'm trying to figure out how to use it, like, quickly without going to the menu. That's still confusing me. You can lock on enemies if you want. Maybe L or R. Oh, R3. Oh. Let me try that. Okay. Because that's one thing that's frustrating me, is I feel like I can't lock, so I'm missing something there. I'm also... So I know how to use the Crimson Tears from this menu, but what I'm trying to figure out is how do I use it successfully from... What does this do? No. No. Like, I'm pressing down on the D-pad and it's just switching the item. How do I... X? X. Thank you. These controls are strange. Why am I glowing? What's happening? X lets you use Crimson Tears quickly. Okay, and then if I press down on the D-pad to switch it, then it'd be the Cerulean Tears, I'm assuming. Okay, and then... Oops, that's the wrong button. Sorry, bumper, left bumper. Oh, sorry. Messing with my Elite controller now. Is there... Dumb question. Help? View controls, yes. Let me just read this. Move cursor, place beacon. No. I want like the normal in-game controls to make sure I'm not missing something like combat-wise. System. Okay, toggle auto lock on, auto target, manual aiming. That I was looking at. Camera. Display blood. Oh, I can turn the blood off. That's interesting. Okay. Left trigger, skill, guard, strong attack. Okay, attack. Movement, crouch, stand up. Switch sorcery, incantation, switch left, right. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place reading. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything control-wise. Event, action. Use item is X. Okay, backstep, dodge, roll. Dash is B. A is jump. Move camera. Change target. Okay, so I think here's where R3 is target. Reset camera. Lock on. Remove target. Let's give that a try. Let's go find something to fight and give this target thing a try. Not big boy up there. No thank you. Let's pick something smaller. Are there guards or anything in this direction here? No. What is this, by the way? Just a bird just chilling? Are you a nice bird? Yes. Whoa! I don't know what those are down there, but that's gross. I don't know if you can hear that, or if only I can. I definitely hear some screams in the distance. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. I'm like literally just looking for something small that I can handle and kind of practice with. It's interesting, he's just kind of twitching. Still stay away from that really creepy lightning there. Oh, that guy on a horse. I don't know how I feel about fighting someone on a horse. I feel like I'm at a disadvantage on foot here. Let me climb up here and see what we can see. There's a few people on horses. See some wolves, wildlife. I wonder if I can sneak down there and get that guard that's on foot. See a couple of them. Ooh, let me get... Okay, rune fragments. That sounds good. Okay. He looks big and bad, the guy sitting by the fire. But... oh no, maybe he's just a normal guard. He's just sitting. And this guy... goodness. Okay, now... okay. I locked on. Oh my gosh, this is so much easier. She says as she takes a hit anyways. Ah, shit. Oh. It's a little tough. Yeah, let's go to Stake of Marika and then run back to this guy. I know. I opened my mouth. I'm like, oh, it's easy. Boom, dead. No. It felt better. Even though I died, it felt better being like, okay, now I'm locked on. Because I felt like I don't know, every time I dodged, it's like she's looking the other way. And I don't know how well that showed across in the stream, but for me playing, I'm like, this just feels weird. Okay, where's my stuff? Oh, dear God. Alright, I'm gonna run around them and see if I can retrieve my ruins first, and then I will go fight them again. Oh, I can pick these up again, though. That's interesting. Okay. Can I? Oop. Ah, shit! Oh my God. X. Taking this. Back off. Oh my God, there's too many. Woo. That's not fair. One fight at a time, please. I am new. Please just calm down. Alright, let's go back in, get our stuff and run. How about that for a plan? Armaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful... Okay, not get to read all the advice. That's fine. At least I know how to target, and I feel better about that. This is not the fight to pick right now, I think. So... I don't know if it's worth it to keep picking up these fragments here. Let's see if I can just sneak out here, get my stuff. There we go. And, let's find a better fight to pick. Looks like a party. Not my kind of party. I definitely panicked when the guy on the horse came in. It's like, oh my gosh, no. No. I'm not ready for this. Like, let's go back to fighting one guard at a time, or like a couple little bats. Like, that was good. That was my jam right there. I feel like this is where I was. So, you know, I wonder if it'd be worth it to actually just go back to the road and kind of follow this road down and see if I can just kind of, like, again, I'm literally just looking for enemies right now, seeing if I can just practice and get experience. Let me get this grace first, though. Read. Oh, lost grace discovered. I don't think I need to rest right now. There's nothing to do, but what's this? This looks collectible. Herba? Can I make that for... See, now I'm thinking of like Resident Evil herbs. Like, is that for health somehow? Maybe spend your runes now. Oh! Oh! Wait, so I can maybe spend them at this grace site? Let me see. So let me know if I'm going in the wrong direction here. So is this to... Oh, okay, level up because I have 862 and I needed 775. Okay. Okay, so now I can use them. What do I use them on? Still not entirely sure what some of this stuff is. Okay, but Vigor is gonna help with my HP. That sounds good. FP? What's FP? Endurance is stamina. That makes total sense. Strength is the attack power. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm looking at the far left column, and depending on which one I pick, it kind of explains to the right what it's going to help with, which, like that middle column, I understand. Well, I should say the middle and the far right. FP is... Okay, magic, mana. Interesting. Interesting, okay. So do I want to increase my health? I will skip the mind stuff for now. Endurance, maybe. Strength. What does dexterity do? Okay, it kind of helps with fighting. Let's see, faith and arcane. Okay, you know what? Let me just increase my health right now, because I feel like I need it. Oh wait, there we go. There we go. Yes. Alright, there. I spent some ruins, I leveled up, I feel very accomplished. Good choice. I mean, that's the thing off the bat. I'm getting hit a lot, and I think I just need all the health I can get right now. Righteous says, I've decided that I can't play, drink, be high, and watch all at the same time, so I'm just gonna watch, drink, and be high. Also, oh, you know what? Curious Worth, are you saying good choice to my level up or good choice to righteous? You're saying good choice to righteous. I was about to say good choice righteous. If you're in that state, maybe you should just watch. Wow, it sounds like it's raining hard now. Okay, let's leave this. And like I said, let me try to figure out how to get back to the road, essentially, and see if there's maybe, like, individual... Can I go this way? Individual people I can pick off. Also, by the way, I don't know, probably because I tried to stay out of it so much, I wanted this to be as much of a surprise as possible. I was not expecting it to be this open world. I mean, this is wide open. I could just wander, like... I mean, my understanding is that the little guide thing on the map is showing me I eventually have to go fight that one boss, so... You know, if I want to actually be on somewhat of a quest. But otherwise, this is just, like... just roam, and it's crazy. Is that a tumbleweed? That's a tumbleweed. That's cute. Alright, let's run. Get to the bridge. Find something to fight. Preferably not a dude on a horse. I see someone on a horse up there. And then I have my little marker out there as home base. Okay, this guy. I'm just gonna run up and attack. Hiya! Oh, there's a few of them. Okay, let me... Good lord! Ah! Okay, it's like, let me get rid of the big guy first. Oh, shit. Maybe I should put my shield up. Shit, 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 shit. How much have I sweared? Okay, there's one. I really should, Fuck! Fuck! I was like, I really should take a flask, but I can get him. Alright, let's try that again. Goodness. Maybe let's try the horse? Uncountable swearing. I lost track. That was just like one round of swearing. So hold on. Okay. I'm going to re-attack the camp. Calmly. I will be successful, and then I'm gonna attack the guy on the horse and hope for the best. Righteous. At least this time I like how it's marked where I can get my runes, but there's not much. I will still pick them up, but it does feel good to like spend them as soon as I can and then not have to worry about trying to collect them over and over. I am gonna just wait for that guy to. Okay. Yeah! Tight. Okay. I had to be efficient and get the big guy. Oh, I got his friend there too. Alright, alright. I did much better that time. Let me get this stuff off of him. No, that's just a message. Okay. I am scared, but beautiful countryside. Yes. Yes. This game is insane. She is covered in blood, but everything is beautiful. What's this? Oh, it's a dung beetle. What's he doing? That looks magical. Oh no, he just faded. That was interesting. I'm watching this ghost of this other guy fight him. Oh my god! No, stop. I'm just running. I'm really scared. Ah! Shit! Shit, shit, shit! Okay, I can't take more than 2 hits from him. No! We're gonna try this a couple times. I'm determined right now, especially because... I mean, I can do this all day, pick up my runes and keep going back to him. Okay, maybe I won't do it all day, but... let me see if I can at least defeat this guy on the horse. If I can do that, then I will feel very accomplished today. That I, like, worked my way up to defeating this kind of guy. That's a little scary. Oh, it was one of those treasure guys, the rolling thing. You have to kill it before it disappears. Oh, really? Oh, wait, did it just save right there? That's interesting. Where's my stuff? Okay. Let me... I like how this guy came back, so let me just... Just... Okay. Alright, good. Take my potion. Cool beans. Oh, let's get this guy. Oh shit, I took another potion. I didn't mean to do that. Get back here! Okay, I got it. Now I'm really just mad at myself that I drank 2 potions. With a whetstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. An armament, I don't know if I'm saying that right, can only have 1 skill. Any skill it previously had will be removed. An armament's type determines what skills it can have. Some special armaments have unique skills that cannot be granted new ones. Okay. Wait. Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped that. Ash of War Determination. So do I have to do something to apply that, or am I good? I'm gonna see if he walks away far enough just for me to get my stuff. Okay. Alright, I am nervous. I feel like maybe I'll let him do his round one more time. I'll try to sneak up on him from behind and see if that helps. We'll just like hide out here for a minute. While I fix my hair. He's definitely on a track of just patrolling the bridge, it seems. Wish me luck. Die, bitch. Shit. Come at me. Whoosh! Oh, God. Fuck! I had him almost. I did so much better that time. He is proud sitting on his horse. Yes, he is. My heart's racing. I did better that time, though. Let's go again. All right. Whew. If that's how intense just fighting that guy is, I cannot imagine right now fighting those bosses. Like, that's gonna... I'm gonna need some time to work my way up to those fights. Okay. Pillage. We're gonna take our stuff. I do not see a dung beetle this time. Alright, so I am going to, while I can, not, oh, you know what, no. We're gonna leave that ruin out there. And let the horse guy, oh, let's acquire some materials. Let the horse guy do his round. I'm gonna let him get way down on the bridge so I can try to pick up my runes really quickly. Let's see if I can attack. Target now. Oh crap. Alright. Oh, I do not need this other guard here. Shit! Motherfucker! And we run. And we run. And we run. Ah, we run. We run. We run. Oh, was that bad? Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die for that. Fuck me. Oh man, if it's the last thing I do in this stream, I swear it will be to defeat the guy on the horse. He is like one boss from Sekiro. Who's Sekiro? Am I saying that right? Oh wow, that really set me back. Okay. The game was like, you need a timeout. I'm gonna give you a minute to run into this one. Oh shoot, are my ruins like down though? Off the bridge. Can I even get down there though? I'm gonna say yes, I can probably get anywhere. Oh, another FromSoft game? Okay. Why do I have a bad feeling that if I want to get my runes back, they are at the bottom of this stupid bridge now? Actually, I'm not sure about that. Maybe they're on the bridge. I just realized there's guys that have been hung. That's lovely. Whoa, sheesh, you guys are aggressive this time. Alright, now for the bigger guy. Come on. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. Your runes are mostly before you die. Like where they are geographically? Trying to see if it's like down there. I don't know. I don't know, I might lose the few that I had. Alright, screw it. Let's, okay, hold on, let me wait for him to do his thing. I kind of liked when he, like, just turned around up here and then I run and get him. So I'll kind of wait for him to come back. Alright, here he comes. Most of the time they put 3 to 4 seconds on the place before you die. Okay. Oh, he's kind of weird looking. Do you see how he's like all dots and stuff? Shit. Oh, crap! I didn't mean to set him off. You didn't see me, sir. Nope, 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 nope. I like the element of surprise. I messed up. Sneaky? No. I was the opposite of sneaky there. I tried to run in. I pressed the wrong button. Instead of pressing B, for some reason I pressed right trigger. So let's, excuse me, let's try this again. While I pick some berries. Where'd he go? Alright. Let's get ready to dance, sir. Oh, you know what? I think I can see where my runes are on the bridge. Okay, we're gonna press the correct button to run this time. And... shit, you bitch. This is so difficult. Bear with me. Let me try at least twice more before I call it a day and go back to smaller bad guys. Alright, let's actually read this tip. Strengthening spirits. Spirits that you've summoned from ashes can be made more powerful by a spirit tuner. That goes really fast. Get this. Okay. Get my little hiding spot. I wonder if there's any other way that I should be going about this. Like, do I just need to get better at dodging? And to think this isn't a serious boss. I know, right? Like, they just make it seem like, oh, he's on a horse. It's like a little bit tougher than like your typical guard that you see everywhere, but no. Everything is a boss in this game, I feel like. Okay, I mean, I guess maybe not the guys I just fought, but everything is like a boss fight, pretty much. Ah, let's go in with a heavy attack. Okay. Oh shit. Did I not target him correctly? No, I do not want to read the message right now. Oh, bitch! He kicked me! Oh! Ah, this sucks. I also feel like it's just a little bit slow to react to like what I'm doing button-wise. Do I need to like maybe slow down my pace a little and account for that? Because I don't know. It's like I press the button to melee and it's like a second goes by before I actually do it. It's very strange. I don't know where I'm crouched. Let's see if I can dodge these guys a little bit better. Nope. I just take hits. Ah, okay. Village the corpse. Village the corpse. Go back here. Village the corpse. Okay. I also wonder, maybe try your shield sometime just to see if it helps. Yeah. Like whoops. I have my shield up, but I'm not like hitting him with my shield. Okay. Oops. Let's target. Just letting him get ahead a little bit more. Let me just get this. Stupid fucking horse. Sorry. Shouldn't blame the horse. Okay, I'm gonna try like twice more and then I'm gonna call it quits for— oh, I wasn't dead yet, was I? Or was I? I don't know, it just feels slow. Something's really weird. This hiding spot is now yours. After 10 times it belongs to you. You can build a house on it. Thank you. I'm gonna try like twice more and then like literally I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm not ready for the guards on horses. I'm going to practice with other things. And I keep practicing with these little guys over here, but I don't feel like it's helping. Oh, are they coming at me? You want a piece? Oh, shit! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. God, I wasted wasted that. But it doesn't matter because like the guy on the horse comes at me so fast. There's no way that I can drink a potion. But let me at least don't forget to heal, just retreat a bit. Yeah, I just like I feel like it comes at me so fast and you need like 5 seconds to not be attacked. I guess I could still try. And the other thing that I'm also going to try to do is, like I said, I feel like the controls, like the attacks, happen like a second or two after you hit the button. Not when you hit the button. So let me try to just slow down the button mashing. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, let's do this. Don't get behind the horse, it will kick you. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Bitch. Okay, I successfully got my potion, but I'm still getting my ass kicked. Oh god. This is so difficult! Alright, alright. Last time. Or was the last time my last time? This is my last time. And then I'm done with these guys. And I will go fight something else for a hot minute to make myself feel better. Okay. This late hitting because of your empty stamina. Next hit takes a while because it has to recover a bit. Okay. I think that's the other problem too, is I'm not really watching my stamina. That's like a little bit difficult for me to get used to. Okay. Target him. Again, I gotta promise myself this is the last time. And then I'm done embarrassing myself for now. For what it's worth, let's pick up my stuff. Not that there's anything to really pick up, but whatever. Okay. Bitch. Bitch! Oh, he's getting stuck. I'm going in the wrong direction. Ah! Now I'm just getting totally flustered. Maybe I shouldn't really dodge quite as much. Oh, I got his horse! Bitch, die! Bitch, die! Sorry. Oh. Okay, then it's like way too exciting when you actually defeat them. Oh my god. Just don't do too many actions in a row. So that's what I started to find. I'm like, you know what? I'm jumping too much. I'm just like button mashing. and I need to calm down and pace myself. Yeah, sorry for like screaming that into the mic. I just, as soon as he fell off the horse, I was like, I have him. You know what? I'm starting to figure out. I think that's the catch. You can't button mash, and it's not a game where you're trying to like quick attack, do a bunch of combos. Like you have to breathe and pace yourself through a fight. I think for it to work. I will use it as my ringtone. What? Just bitch die. Okay. Now, like crazy things. If I go back to let's see here. If I rest at that site, do I like get my my stuff back up? Like I'm backtracking to see like is it worth going back to one of those grace sites? I don't know if you can rest or recharge or something, or did I misunderstand that? There's a language warning prior to the stream. Was there really? Because I do know I have my stream set like for this is adult content or something. Like I will play M-rated games. I might swear. I bring alcoholic beverages. Like this is an adult stream. Let's rest. I don't know if this does anything. And then I doubt I have anything to level up with. What am I at? Oh, wait. Wait a second. Runes held, runes needed. How did I get that many runes? Okay, timeout. Let me spend it on something. I feel at this point I would like to up my endurance. Yes. Just for the times that I'm being a spaz, it might help to have a little bit more endurance. Okay. So I spent lots. That's great. What am I doing now? Okay, I think that did heal me. Unless I'm mistaken. That's a good thing to note. That I can, if I don't have flasks, I can find grace sites to heal at least. I don't know if that happened because I used my runes, or if anytime I just sit at the grace site, I'll come out of it fully at full health. But like my health bar is gone now, so I'm assuming it's full health. Alright, let's keep going in this direction, and I think I'll only play for a little while longer. I'm glad that I finally got past that one dude. But let's just see what's down this road. And if I can further get a little bit... Oh my god, they came back. You've got to be kidding me. They respawned. No. No. Okay, so what I will do, because I think I want to wrap it up soon-ish, is I'm going to kill this little camp for the 10 millionth time, and then I'm going to go in this general direction for a little bit. Jeez. Dude, give me a break. Oh, I did have another flask. Hold on. Oh, so sitting in the gray sites, I think, gives you back all your flasks as well. No, dude, I'm not here for a fight again. I already fought you once and am proud enough of the one time I finally killed you, so we're not repeating that. Nope, I'm just gonna run away. So are these guys aren't here to fight me? Oh, they are. By the way, are they like zombies or what's the deal? He's gonna fight me. Yep, he's gonna fight me. Oh, you know what? That would have been the first enemy to fight, is just these zombies that kind of... Oh, he's running away now. Okay. Interesting. Okay, but that's like the first... Yeah, the first enemy of the fight is the one that doesn't fight back. I wish I had found those earlier. He was so excited for that fight, waiting all day just for that moment. No, no, thank you. I defeated him once. I can't believe he just respawns like that. Absolutely not. Someone put a message on top of that thing. Interesting. Okay, so this is where the road connects, and then we're back up here. Okay, let me... I don't know, let me see if I can slowly maybe actually clear out this camp a bit, just for fun, to kind of wrap things up. I feel a lot more comfortable, at least with these guys now. Oops, let's target you. Let's use another flask. Okay, I feel slow at getting good at the combat, but I feel like I am progressing. I'm not gonna go down the middle of the road because I feel like I'm gonna have 7 guards attacking me. And that's just a no-go. Oh shit. You know what? We can come back a different day. Did I yeah, I drank all my stuff. Great. You know what, let me... Why am I crouched? Oh shit. I'm gonna get out of here quickly. Okay. Oops, forgot to press that. We're gonna use up all our stamina, just running for the hills here. Why do I hear like a magical sound, by the way? Is there a grace site nearby? Oh! No, but there's this thing. Come on. There we go. What did I get? There are both crimson and cerulean teardrop scarabs. Defeat them to replenish the flasks that match their type. However, you cannot replenish more flasks than you have maximum amount that allows. Cool. But now I did replenish, yes? Yes. Is this... Yep, that is an enemy too. Okay. I'm gonna fight the wildlife and... Oh god. Goodness. Alright. Whew. Oh wait, check the big wagon. There's a treasure box. Down here? Right, there wasn't a wagon up here, was there? Mushroom, okay. Couple things, thank you. Okay, going in the right direction. The one right next to the camp. Oh, wait a second. That's a lot of guards. Oh no, it's one guard and one wolf. Let's not alert them just yet. Let's check. I'm assuming you mean this wagon over here. Treasure. Cape front ruins, okay. Is this a... Oh! Oh, look at that. I would have never thought that that was something to open. Pick up item, yeah. Flail. Ooh. Okay. Can I, how do I equip that? Hold on. Inventory. Crafting materials. Was that not a weapon? Just saw it for a split second. Nice, thank you. Weapons. Why has it got an X through it? Why can't I use it? What? Is it for a different kind of character type, maybe? I'd like to swing that thing. Alright, anyway. Dexterity is too low. Okay, good to know. So I guess I need to work on increasing that then. Oh, really? Hold on. Number in red. Oh, yeah, 18 is dexterity. Okay. So I have to be strong enough to wield it. Or have, like, the right skill level to wield it. That's really interesting. Okay. Alright, let's be stupid. Ooh, hide. Come on. I'll lure you out. A nice big area to kill you in. I really do not like your weapons, sir. Shit. Okay, you know what? We're gonna run. I have one flask left. No, you know what? Okay, no. I'm gonna leave you guys for a different day. I was happy that I finally defeated a guy on a horse. I got a chest. I leveled up in a couple places. So what I would like to do now, I feel like that was some good progress for starters, and I also know I've been playing for a while. So I'm gonna find a site of grace to just chill out for a second, double check where I'm at with my ruins, and kind of wrap things up. I feel like overall I haven't made a ton of progress in the game in general. I can see how people sink like hundreds of hours into this. This is crazy. But now, oh, what am I thinking? There's a grace site right there. Wrong direction. Why do I keep crouching? I will say the controls are a little bit weird for me. I crouch when I'm trying to run. I pressed X a couple times healing when I kept thinking it was going to be like a quick attack. There will definitely be a learning curve to kind of get my hands used to the controls for sure. Alright, Sight of Grace. I don't think I can level up. It's just... Oh, I can! Alright, you get ruins decently quickly. I wonder what the max levels are. And let's work on that dexterity, because I would like to wield that weapon. I doubt... I can use it already. Yeah. Oh, okay, I get it now. 18 is the level I need to get to. I just leveled up to 10, so I have quite a ways to go until I can get to that, being able to use that, but I will work on it. Okay. So now the last question is, Like I said, I feel like that's kind of good for starters. How do you... Does it autosave? Do I just back out when I want to? What is that? There's a little door. Quit game. Okay, save the game and return to the title menu. Yes. I'm like, I've only been playing for an hour and a half. What? Well, the rest of the time was customizing my character. I see that little timer going. All right, but yeah, like I said, that was. I think that's a good little taste of things. I'll go ahead and wrap that up. Didn't get too far into like serious story, but with it being so open world, I feel like I could spend several more hours just wandering and practicing my combat skills, fighting little guys, trying to just like level up for a while before I try to take on that monster that it kept pointing me to. So yeah, but anyways, so that I'm gonna say that's it for my first impressions. Girl needs to look good in game. Okay, yeah, that's the other thing too. I don't think you even want to see me, because I fought that one scary monster right off the bat, instant death. If I went up against that big thing that it's like telling me to go toward, that's just gonna, I mean, I think it was ugly enough just trying to fight the guard on the horse. That was just like semi-embarrassing, but I did preface the screen by saying that I have never played a Souls game. I hear this is very difficult. I will probably look stupid at some point because I am such a noob at this. So I don't think you would have wanted to see me fight the big guy that the little wisp thing was telling me to go toward. Like I said, I can see myself definitely playing for quite a few more hours, just actively trying to find smaller things to fight and just try to get stronger before I even attempt that. That is crazy. And also, like I said, I see how people put like hundreds of hours into this. Yes. But yeah, anyways, that is my stream. That is my first impressions. For someone who is a total noob at this, I thought I was going to do a lot worse. I can see myself being able to make progress. I see the hope of like building a skill set and getting through this. It is very difficult though. And I can see how this is time consuming. And I feel like this is something that I'm going to like very slowly chip away at. It's not going to be, I think, like Nier that I immediately was like, oh my gosh, I want to grind this game out. It's amazing. Okay, great question though. I'm reading your question in the chat. So as I wrap this up, very long-winded wrap up here. My schedule for next week is also a little bit up in the air. Things are just really crazy with a lot of scheduling conflicts right now. So I know I cannot stream Friday night. Saturday is a maybe right now. Trying to work some things out. So I might hop on Saturday. If so, it's going to be Nier. Just got to see if that works out. If not, though, I am looking at, because that bums me out when I can't do Friday, Saturdays. So I am looking at possible backups for other stream times. So Thursday night is a maybe. It would be like 7 p.m. Central Time. Otherwise, default, like Sunday is a good backup. So apologies, that's kind of all over the place. Definitely not Friday. Maybe Saturday. And then maybe Thursday or Sunday as a backup. But kind of evening time. Sometimes on Sundays they do 4 p.m. Central Time. Sorry, that's a very like all over the place answer because my schedule's all over the place. Not before then though. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there definitely will not be streams. Like I said, Friday there won't be a stream either. So that's what I'm working with. Need your Nier dose? Absolutely. Me too. I didn't play it at all this, because like when I play it, I stream it. So I haven't played it since last weekend. But I am intending to keep streaming it. I fully plan to play through it all 3 times and stream the whole thing, because that's a lot of fun. And I also plan to finish Bugsnax, so that'll be an upcoming stream. And in case you missed it in the beginning of the stream, I don't intend to like play live a ton of Elden Ring. This was just kind of first impressions for tonight. Who knows, maybe later on after I kind of get my act together, I might pop on for a stream here and there after I've kind of leveled up and gotten my stuff together. But yes, there are lots of games right now, so too much to play, too little time. But to the extent you see me on next weekend, it's definitely going to be Nier, and it's hopefully going to be wrapping up Bugsnax So yes. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream and change of pace, and I hope you enjoyed this Souls noob checking out Elden Ring for the first time. This was all new to me. Very interesting, very difficult, complex game, but I didn't totally fall flat on my face. I think new players can jump in, and if you're determined, you can figure it out. So that's cool. And yeah. And that is it for my stream, and that is it for tonight. So yes, I hope you enjoyed if you tuned in live, and like I always say, I hope you also enjoy if you happen to watch the recording. Yes, good night. Same to you, Curiousworth, and everyone else here. Stay safe, and until next time, I will see you later.